Well, hey guys, we're gonna kick this first one off. You know what? I do suck at this. So.
Alright, our first game of the evening is gonna be Everyday Olympic with Luke, Isaac, and McCall. So if I can have you all please come up for a moment.
How this game is going to work is Luke and Isaac are announcers at an event that is an everyday Olympic. So we're not really going to do a sport. We need a everyday Olympic for McCall. It could be brushing your teeth, walking the dog. You know,
And
running a house track.
Let's get from this side of the audience. What do we got?
What's that one?
Route scrubbing.
Route scrubbing. It's like the, you know.
Route?
What's that?
I got it.
Route scrubbing. So this will be your everyday Olympic.
What's a grout, guys?
All right.
Those little lines in front of you.
Changing a tire. You are changing a tire.
Welcome to Channel 5 News. I'm Bob Roberts, here for Tire Olympics.
I'm Robert Bobson. I'm here to bring you something special today. Something you ain't seen before.
Now, Robert, today, the top of our contenders, we have Samantha Sam.
Sam.
She's been tearing up the rubber year round.
Year after year. She left for a while, didn't she? She had that rare skin condition, gout.
Yes.
Yes.
The gout did take her out, but old lady Jenny that lives down the street, she had a wicked flat the other week, and she just decided to get back into sport. So, enough banter. Let's get down to the business. All right. You see here, she's getting into the zone, stretching. You know, that's what happened to the gal last time.
Yeah, it's good that she's giving the antenna out. You gotta listen to some music.
Yes. Now, she likes 108.9 the Deep Jams. Not too kin to that, but, you know, gets the job done.
Whatever puts her in the mood.
Steroids.
That was at least 7 points. Alright, she's getting ready to start now, and the buzzer is about to go off!
Right, you see here, right now, she's hearing Jeff Jefferson. Oh no, she's having trouble. The jack won't go down.
Bitch, that would have come up before.
This is a rookie.
Wow!
Let's rewind that for a second to see what actually happened here. You can see at this point, grease off of the tire.
Closer to the spirit of the machine.
Oh, this just in. Let's see where she's at now. Let's go. Back to real time. Oh.
It's amazing she's fending off so many raccoons.
Since the tire changing event in 1997. Fat guy Jeff.
Fat guy Jeff and the possums.
Okay, she's typing it into the computer, updating her Facebook status. Totally changed that tire.
Have some faith in yourself.
Alright. Oh, and here's the challenging part.
Stress.
She is actually tightening
Pause.
the ruts.
It makes you wonder if she's thinking about anything else but ingesting something right now.
Sometimes I like to play an inner monologue of the contestants, but today's not that day, so
we don't need to hear that.
Oh no.
Did she remember the tire?
Oh God!
Rookie mistake! Rookie mistake, Sam!
Oh, and you see the ref has thrown in the flag. It is automatic DQ.
Okay, pause. Because I just want to look at that. Yeah, actually, let's get circle the look of defeat right here. That's She just lost a tire or a baby.
That tire was her baby.
I believe it. All right.
Oh, sad news. So that ends our report for.
Wait, no, before we go ahead, let's go to our judges, see if we can maybe bring her back from that. Anyone? Yes? Oh, back here. They always move.
I have a bird.
4 birds.
4 birds.
No, there isn't. Some interpretive jazz ball lamps.
I'm gonna call this.
You know what? Yeah.
All
They're about
right.
due for a win.
Bob Robinson, Channel 5 News.
Rob Boberson.
Keep your tire on the road.
I think we can all agree that those raccoons are just real annoying to change the tire. Yeah, you know, you were right.
Anyway, our next game of the evening is going to be a classic game for anybody who's ever seen an Gas show. It's going to be called The Dating Game. Again, to call Logan, Kemp, Schmidt, and Nick Benson will be our 11 contestants. And through that door. Yep, you got him? Yep, so. All right, that's great. Now that he's gone, what we need from you all is 3 people that Nick is going to have to try and figure out by being on a bachelor show. So, who can Kemp be?
Christopher Walken.
Christopher Walken. I heard that first. From this side of the audience.
Rick
Who?
Ross.
Matthew
Gandhi.
McConaughey.
I really liked Gandhi. I did hear Gandhi. Can you do that? I don't. Let's find out. I heard Gandhi and I heard Flavor Flav. I'll do Gandhi. From this side of the audience, can we get some?
Walter White.
What was?
Walter White.
What?
Taco
Taco Bell. Let's review for a second, all right? Kemp is going to be
Christopher Walken.
Eric Schmidt is going to be Gandhi. And McCall is going to be
Taco Bell.
bring him in.
And he disappeared.
Where did he go?
Don't get started with that. Hey, whoa, what's the dating out here? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's take a little longer downstairs at that, but. Whoa! Hey guys, so I'm gonna kick this baby off. I need a date. Watched her last week, and God rest her soul, she's being married tomorrow. So let's see what we can get going. Oh,
I see, I have that ability. I can talk to the dead. Watch more movies, you know.
no, off to a great start, my friend. Freaking me out. Contestant number 1. When I was a child, I dressed up as Spider-Man by putting underwear over my head and shooting silly string with strangers. True story. So, if we let our future child do that, would that be okay with you, or would you want to put him in a timeout?
First of all, I'd probably be kind of worried about the child or offspring we would create.
But that would be an abomination.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe if we called him Taco.
I'll be completely honest with you, I can't tell if I'm getting like a Hispanic vibe or a Russian thing, but I like you, you're mysterious. I like that.
some nice lavender
That's a good one.
to create peace, because that is the most important thing. Peace.
You guys are really
Won't
all
teach until we get it.
That's too bad, because I have a taco.
This is very confusing. Okay. Although we should combine the taco and the lavender, and it'd be a hell of a thing at Taco Bell. They have waffles. Anything's better than that. Contestant number 3.
I'm going to stop you right there.
Yeah, I thought so.
I prefer to refer to myself as contestant number 4. It feels more natural. Do you have a question? Or you just
If I'm
wasting
allowed-
my time?
If I'm allowed to ask it. Contestant 3 and 4. I bought a new pair of shoes. I'm a size 9.5. Turns out I bought 7s.
I have experienced that feeling so many times. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to get a Bowie or a Bowie knife, however you pronounce it. I want you to
I
cut
think it's
off
Fuwa.
the Bowie knife. I want you to cut off the toes, cut off the heels, cut off the left side and the right side. Buy new shoes. Now, get on your phone and buy them.
Well, they do have my Amazon account already on there. They saved the card there. I'm sorry. That is for another time.
Excuse me,
Yeah.
senor, could I keep your shoes?
Spanish, okay. Contestant number 1. I got a big fence.
That seems awful.
I live by the. It wasn't my fault. The government put it there. I live at the bottom of Texas. So, right? Yeah. And the border. It's the border of Mexico and the United States. There's a big fence there. You like jumping fences at all, or?
I am quite small, but I have a big heart, so.
You're pretty fast, aren't you?
Could be.
I just want to put a little yellow hat on you and a red handkerchief and just let you go to town, you know what I mean?
I don't like to be compared to my father.
I like you. Contestant number 2. I once went on a journey to the Tibetan mountains. It turns out I was tripping acid. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. Where's your first place you'd want to go if we got married?
I would want to go to my sanctuary, my inner sanctuary, especially if you yell. I do not like violence, verbal, domestic.
I play a lot of Call of Duty, so I'm yelling, the people online are yelling, there's bullets going everywhere. It's kind of a mess. I don't know if we get along very well.
You would not. I would get along with you, but it would upset me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Contestant 3 and 4.
Pardon me, I gotta check my watch. It's time for me to dance. Whenever there's a camera on me, I have to dance. Hello, Fat Boy Slim. Out with it, man. Out with it.
You know, okay, let's see here. Say like Fat Boy Slim, okay. There was a guy I knew in college. I called him Slimmy Jim. I ate a lot of Slim Jims. I don't want to talk about it. But what's your favorite snack food?
This is a good story. Let me tell you a story to answer your question.
Well, that works for me. I just needed
Once upon a time, there were 2 mice that fell into a bowl of cream. The first mouse, he gave up and he drowned quickly. The second mouse, he kept struggling until he churned that cream into butter. You know which mouse that was?
that you were, or which one did the butter?
Ah! Was that second mouse?
Excuse me, senor, where are the mouse?
The mask?
The mouse?
I don't wear a mask, because once I asked a guy, hey, why are you dressed like Batman? And then someone said, because he is Batman. And I shot him. He said, was.
You Christophers are so unlike your cousins.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oh, man. You're a sly one. 3 and 4, and possibly 5. Not sure what's going on yet, to be honest. Contestant number 1. I'm sorry, I don't know if it's going to work out. I don't like to date the offspring of Speedy Gonzalez.
That works out for me, because neither do I. Although maybe she wouldn't speak ill of my distant cousin.
So, contestant number 2. Maybe you can get some spiritual stuff going for my wife after she's passed on your Tibetan mountain because you're a monk.
You're good to go.
Okay.
I would say I could, but I would be lying because only she can get her spirituality. So I would suggest maybe putting her in a very warm room, like a sauna, so it gets hot. Because I always liked hot situations because it's in my name.
I got a question for you. Why the hell are you wearing a diaper?
Solidarity.
Yeah, contestant number 3 and 4. Let's move back to you. I had some wild times in college.
Did you drink champagne?
Yeah, although there were a lot of bottles flying all over the place. Let me ask you this. Where are you from?
I'm from all over the place. I have a place in New York where I live, but sometimes I like to go places. If I could be an astronaut, I would be me on sunshine. Or perhaps, if I was to go to Tennessee, I'd be me in Memphis. It's hard to be a slide, so I better say it like this. These boots were made for me.
All right, Johnny Cash, take it easy. Wow. Right, okay.
Oh yeah. I must warn you, you will develop a fever.
Christopher Walken. I haven't watched a lot of your movies, I apologize. Let's see, the mouse that made all the butter. What was that? You are...
It's in the contract.
Find out all of the tacos. You're a mouse from Taco Bell. You're the Chihuahua from Taco Bell. All along, I was just playing around with, the people at home watching. All right, number 2.
Yes.
You wear diapers. You're obviously eating too much Indian food. There is something going on. But still, tell me more. You got, I'm sorry. You have a nice hat.
Not usual.
Okay.
Yes, I borrowed these from you.
That one too, people at home. They have to have a little adventure. What was also gonna think about it. I gotta get to my wife's funeral. This was kind of a weird group in general. But I'll probably go with the dog.
Yeah. I thought you would get Gandhi Creed.
I have too.
Alright, so our next game for the night is going to be Shift Left, featuring Isaiah, Angelia, Ethan, and Chris. And Corfish is going to be our lovely conductor.
In this game, we're going to have 4 different scenes going at basically the same time, but the way that we move from one scene to another is I'll say shift left, and they'll rotate, or I'll say shift right, and they'll rotate the opposite direction, or I'll say shift left 2, 3 times. And we'll just go from there as I mess with them. So, right now, I need a suggestion for this scene. Any word at all, any kind of suggestion.
Paper cut.
Turbo paper cut. I heard that. Shift left. And what is the suggestion for this scene?
Rabbit hamsters. Turbo!
Rabbit hamsters. Turn left. Shift left, excuse me. Suggestion for this one?
Unicorns.
Black belt corruption. Corruption. Black belt corruption. Shift left. And suggestion for this scene.
Shade throwing. Nickelodeon
One more time. Shade throwing. Shade throwing. Shift left. And repeat. Turbo paper cuts. Shift left. Shift left.
Black belt corruption.
Shift left.
Shade throwing.
Shift left and begin.
Mary Beth McCleary, I know you had such a rough year, but I'm really excited that you came to me about joining our Turbo Paper Cut sorority.
Yeah, I mean, after I got my hand cut off, I decided that I should probably do that.
Poor little thing. Well, you know what? We get a lot more funded from the university if we're all covered in paper cuts. And that's basically the premise of the sorority, you know?
Yeah, I know.
It's just like people sort of sympathize with little girls who look like they've been beaten up. Especially wear short skirts and short midriffs.
I got bit.
Well, let me see.
All right. You ready?
Yeah. Oh my God. One more time. Johnny, what have I told you about playing with my karate trophies? That if you keep practicing, it will be perfect. That's true. I also said don't touch the karate trophies. I was hoping I could have some someday. Son, let me put it this way. If you want to be like your old man, you've got to, you've got to change your habits. You got to start working a little bit harder. I work as hard as I can. I do my homework sometimes. Great. But I saw you watching TV the other day. Oh, I'm sorry, Dad. I didn't think no one was looking. And you know what I say about TV? Yeah. Don't watch it. So, I see you're under the shade tree with me.
Yeah, it's just really the best place to come when people throw it. So I brought you just like a stack of like normal newspaper. I also got like some origami strips and.
I just want you to know that this is getting me real out of my comfort zone because after the accident involving the hand thing and now the paper cuts, I did this as a growing experience.
What are you saying? This could get you a scholarship if you learn to cut right.
Shift right twice.
Dad, I found a movie on TV. It was called Karate Kid, and it spoke to me. Great. Are you going to start working harder and stop watching TV? I got my rag. check up.
I'm glad you did.
So I just see it again.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, it actually moved.
Oh my god.
I know. I looked in the mirror and I was looking for it and it was gone.
Where did it move?
Shift left 3 times.
Look what I did for you.
So I just chopped down the tree on accident.
You are so shady. I told you that my grandmother planted this tree.
It was in the sunlight. I decided to get a tan. I didn't want to move, so.
Shift left.
Well, look what I did for you. Doc, I think something's seriously wrong.
I think so too. Oh my god. Let me see what kind of medicine I have. Just take some of this. Better?
Why did you put me in the floor? Doc, that's really inappropriate.
I felt that was the best way to examine you. Completely medical.
Judging by the bites that I had and the locations, I'm not really sure why I ended up on the floor, but I'm not happy about it, and I'm going to talk to your supervisor.
I am an independent practitioner.
That was awesome. This next game we're going to play for you guys is called Director. And it is for Chris, Matt, Ethan, and myself. Yeah, for this game, we are going to be performing a movie or a play or what have you. And Ethan
Can we
and
address
Matt,
the monochromatic
We
clothing?
just felt something saying. They match.
So Ethan and Matt will be, yeah, Chris, put this down on the memo. They will be performing a scene in a film, and we will get a scene suggestion from the audience, and Chris will be the person coming into the scene later on, and as the game goes, I can come in and direct it and go in a different direction and change up the scenes and do different genres and what have you. So let's get a scene suggestion to start for Ethan and Matt.
Of my
They're trying to build a time machine.
Ice cream truck driver.
They are trying to build a time machine out of an ice cream truck.
Really couldn't find the DeLorean, could you? This is all they have.
the best I can do. Get off my back, man.
You ever tried to change a tire on an ice cream truck? It sucks. There's raccoons everywhere.
Look at this. There's still ice cream in the truck.
Are you serious?
Yeah, man.
They didn't take it out?
No.
It's still in the truck. We should eat it.
Yeah, we should.
Or we could sell it. We could drive this thing, like, to neighborhoods and sell it to kids.
Fantastic idea.
Or,
Guys, did you steal my ice cream truck again?
Dad, come on! Give me a break. I'm trying to start my own business.
Well, I mean, I got started by stealing other people's merchandise.
That's exactly how Facebook started.
Have an entrepreneurial spirit. We're trying to start a time machine business with ice cream.
We think it's really marketable across all times.
Oh my God, why not to go back in time?
Or go back in time.
Cut. Okay. That was a load of shit.
I thought so too. I'm so glad to agree with me. I thought it was focus.
No, yeah, you know, you're always bringing new stuff to the table, Roderick, and I love where you're going